Hi everyone, it's Liz here from Gather No Moss. I hope you're all having a good day. I'm taking the opportunity today just to do some vlogs because we've got torrential rain in Spain. I wanted to tell you a little bit more about the beaches, and yesterday, by complete contrast, we went to a most beautiful beach. We have been there before, but it's just so natural, so hidden away, and so I wanted to tell you about this lovely beach that we found. So when we were first looking here to buy a house here and everything, my husband went with an estate agent to look around some houses. And one of the things that the lady that showed him around the houses was saying to him, we were talking about the cost of living in Spain, and she was saying, oh, it's much cheaper to live down, particularly in the area where we live, which is the southeast corner of Spain, Costa Calida. And she said one of the reasons is that we have the most beautiful beaches. And when I got here, I thought, definitely, we do have lovely beaches. And one thing she said to him, which is a lasting memory for both of us actually, she said, it takes nothing to go to the beach. You go to the beach with your cool box, you can set up, you have your chairs, you have your umbrellas already, you take those with you. And you can pack your picnic up, and it takes nothing to have a sandwich and bring a drink to have on the beach and just relax and enjoy it. And this is what we did yesterday. We met some friends down there and just had an absolutely wonderful afternoon and early evening. I have done a few videos and some pictures so that you can see what it looked like, but it was virtually deserted, and we're only in at the minute towards the third week of September, so it's a great time to be coming on holiday here, but there's hardly anyone around, just the people that live here. It tends to be a real area, this area, the Mazarron area. It just tends to be for people who either live here or the Spanish that have holiday homes from Madrid or Murcia. So, yeah, we're really, really lucky to be able to go and have the day that we had yesterday, it really was idyllic. So I wanted to show you some of that.
England. It's a great little place. It's a cove beach. It's not one of these great big wide sweeping classic long Spanish beaches. It's rocks on either side, quite a rocky background to it. There's a rocky coastal path that runs east and west from it, which is always worth a little explore. And you can get on the tops there and watch the waves crashing against the rocks just beyond. Yeah, but the beach itself is excellent for plenty of room for sunbathing, ringed by some very mature palm trees, so there's plenty of shade. But a number of people yesterday weren't bothering with umbrellas, they were just tucked under the shadow of the palm trees. But it's also, the sea is easy to get into. There's none of these, which can happen around this area, sudden drop-offs once you're about 10 feet into the water, and suddenly you're 10 feet deep. Not like that at all. It's nice, flat, sandy. Rarely gets much in the way of seaweed or growth down there if you're a bit funny about that sort of thing. And it always seems to be clean to me. Yesterday was great. It started off very, very calm. A few waves coming up in the afternoon, which made it a bit more interesting. I think it's a bit more interesting with a little bit more wave action, if you put it that way. The other feature I think about it, which is interesting, which we didn't see till we actually started driving around the car park, was there's a new Chirunguito there. I say Chirunguito, it's not strictly on the beach, it's just off behind the beach, easy to see, just in the car park. And it doesn't look much, it's not prettied up, and there's no great big sort of branding thing on it, as there often is now on Spanish beaches, nice and smart looking. No music playing. But it has everything. It has all the full range of drinks, beers on tap, zero alcohol beers on tap if you're the driver, soft drinks, and a full range of the Spanish tapas from a little kitchen, which is of course what they all do here. They all seem to conjure up this stuff from nowhere. Really, really nice. I actually had a little bit of a 1906 Reserva Especial, if you know what that is. Really nice. It's always nice, isn't it, on a sunny day on a beach with beer? But still, I really enjoyed it. So yeah, it's a good spot. Wholeheartedly recommend it. There's always plenty of space on there, even when it's full. In fact, the sea sometimes seems to be more full of people than the beaches. I worked that out, so I don't know. But it is a really nice place to get to. A little bit of a drive. If you're coming off the motorway, you have to run down the road through this little village, as I say, called Cañada de Gallego, and then through a little bit of the old plastic farms that people growing tomatoes to get to it. But well worth a visit if you've not been before. Well worth a visit. So this is our little setup here. Colin's already into breakfast come lunch from the cool box. But we like to sit in the shade, but we also do like to have some sunshine at times, or dry off when we've been swimming. So we always set a sarong in front of us. I'm going to give you a quick glance now of what's going on or not going on this most beautiful beach. So there's one other umbrella and some chairs there. The rest of it is just beautiful sea. So as well as little coves like this, we've got the gorgeous palm trees here, and I'm going to have a little walk, take you over and have a look at the cliffs on the other side. So we've just climbed up onto the rocks at the top just to show everybody the gorgeous bay that's here. I hope you can see how beautiful and blue that sea is. And that's Percheles Beach. Really protected, but absolutely gorgeous.
Okay, bit of an experiment. I'm going to try and walk down these rocks whilst looking at the rocks, and hopefully the camera will track me.
You don't fall.
If there's a terrible kerfuffle on screen, it's not worked. Okay.
Oh, you've fallen.
Ow. So there's one misstep. These rocks in the Western Med, quite sharp, as it turns out, on your feet. Yeah, so hopefully that's kind of working. Excuse the sunglasses slipping down. Despite it being mid-September, it's still very warm here. Certainly today, very little breeze, which is a bit odd, as we're actually, you can see behind me.
Okay, so let's just have a good spin round and have a little look at what we've got going on. It really is absolutely gorgeous. To do too much talking because that sound is just so peaceful and wonderful. So a wonderful day of relaxation at Percheles.